Hi friends, today we are going to learn about the coordinate geometry. In coordinate geometry, we basically learn the positions, means to locate the positions of different objects or points in a plane, right? And to locate the point or the position of any objects in a plane, we need the two perpendicular lines, right? So let me draw the two perpendicular lines, right? Suppose this is my vertical line, right? And this is my horizontal line. This horizontal line is known as the x-axis, right? It is known as x-axis, and this is represented as x, and this is x dash. And the horizontal line is known as the y-axis, right? And this is known as y, and this is y dash. And the intersecting point of these two lines, this point is known as the origin or 0, right? It's called origin. Fine. Now when two lines intersect each other, there is a formation of four quadrants, right? This is called first quadrant, right? First quadrant. This is second quadrant. This is third quadrant, and this one fourth quadrant. Okay. Now when you see this in a graph, right, it is like this, giving the numbers, right, equal. These all are the equal intersections, equal parts, right? Like this you'll see in the graph. Here will be written some 1 2 3 4 5 6, and here also 1 2 3 4 5 6, like this. And let me tell you, changing the color, right? So from this part, see, from this x part, this is the origin, right? From origin, if you move in the right side, right, this is known as the x coordinate, and this is always positive. You know, x coordinate in the right side of the origin is always positive, and in the left side of the origin, x coordinate is always negative. Okay, x is always negative. In the same way, if you move, let me change color, it will be more better. This one, fine. If you move from origin upside, right, y will be always positive, right? And if you move downstairs, then the y coordinate will be always negative. Okay, so what can we conclude now? That in the first quadrant, x is positive, right, but y is also positive. Yeah, so x and y both are positive in the first quadrant. And in second quadrant, if you move here, so x is negative, but you are moving upward, that's why y is positive. So in second quadrant, x is negative but y is positive, right? So in third quadrant, you are moving this side, that's why x is negative, right? In left side, x is negative, and you are moving downstairs, right, around the bottom, so that's why the y is negative. So in third quadrant, x as well as y both are negative, right? And in fourth quadrant, you're moving this side, so x is positive but y is negative because you're moving downstairs, right? So like this. So first quadrant means first quadrant is positive. In second quadrant, x is negative but y is positive. In third quadrant, x as well as y both are negative. And in fourth quadrant, the last quadrant, x is positive but y is negative. Okay. And I think you know about the ordered pair, right? What is ordered pair? X and y, you know, representation of 2 points here. X represents the x coordinate and y represents the y coordinate, or you can say x represents the x part along the x-axis, maybe left side or right side. Y represents the coordinate of y along the y-axis, either positive or maybe negative. Okay, so by giving the ordered pairs, you know, like this, in the two form, right, this we represents the position of particular point in this plane, and this plane is known as actually the Cartesian plane, right? X-axis, y-axis, and these all quadrants, this plane is known as the Cartesian plane, and we have to locate the point or positions of different things in a Cartesian plane. Okay, so now we are learning this. Okay, so see here, this is our graph, right? And in this graph, we have to locate the different points. Okay, suppose let me check here 4 and 5. So 4 and 5, here 4 represents the x part and y represents the y part. It means 4 represents x coordinate. So let me go 4, it's positive 4, so I have to move in right side. So first, second, third, fourth, this is fourth, and along the y part we have to move upward 5, right? So 4 and 5, so 1 2 3 4 5 means this positions, right? This point has 4 5 coordinate, means 4 5 coordinate means this point, this is the location of this point. Suppose let me give this name A. Okay, let me write on another one, minus 2 and 4 suppose. Okay, so minus 2 means along x-axis it is minus 2 and along y-axis it is positive 4, right? So negative 2 along x-axis, 1 2, right? And along y-axis positive 4, 1 2 3 4. Let me give this name P. Okay, so B is minus 2 4, this is the position of this point, right? Let me give another one, that's minus 3 minus 5. So along positive along x-axis this is negative 3 and along y-axis also it is negative 5. So 1 2 3 minus 3 and again minus 5, 1 2 3 4 5. So this is the position of minus 3 minus 5, right? Like this we have to locate. And suppose already the points are given, suppose these and these all are points already given, so how to represent them? Okay, so this point, let's see along the x-axis how much it is. Along the x-axis it is 1 2, right? So let me write 2 first, and along y-axis this is 1 2 3, right? Vertically just go here 3, so 3, the position of this point is 2 3. And what is the position of this? This is suppose P point, this is Q point, and this is T point. Okay, fine. So what is the position of this Q? So along x-axis it is minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 minus 5, so negative 5 along x-axis, and along y-axis 1 2 3 it's positive 3, so minus 5 3 is the position of point Q and the position of T, right? So let me do with the black color itself. Okay, so along x-axis it is 3, right? So let me write 3, and along y-axis this is negative 3, so 3 minus 3, this is the position of the point. So like this we have to locate a particular point in this coordinate or you can say in this Cartesian plane. Okay, so in next video we will be deeply learning about this chapter. Okay, deeply learning about this how to locate the points or position of different objects. Okay, so we'll be meeting in next video. Bye bye.